Shopping for a subscription platform to sell your content is actually a lot like shopping for a car, which I happen to be in the middle of because, as you can see, I have too many car seats back there. It's gotta have room for all of your friends and family, and especially your kids. It has to handle all of the ways you want to use it, and you've got to trust that the engine behind it is reliable. And while there are thousands of videos on YouTube teaching you what to avoid when buying a car, there's not much out there about what to avoid when building your most important recurring income stream. When determining the right platform for your business, there are 5 red flags to be on the lookout for. The first red flag is a major one, and it's not having an integrated community feature. Not having a community feature in your subscription platform might have been fine a few years ago, but selling just content isn't enough anymore. To stand out and to keep your members hooked, an engaged and thriving community is a must-have. From our own research, the data is explicitly clear. Active communities mean 2 times less customer churn compared to subscriptions without communities. So community means more money, but that churn reducing power only works when the community and the content live side by side. Imagine if you had to go to an entirely different website just to leave comments on a YouTube video. It'd be a miserable experience and more friction, preventing your members from actually using the community. With your community and content on the same platform, it becomes a seamless experience that just makes sense. So picture this. You get a notification on your phone about a new comment on your last community post. You tap the notification, and after a quick reply in just a matter of seconds, all it takes is another tap, and then you're checking out the latest videos on your platform. The better the experience for your users and the more engaged the community, the easier it is for your subscribers to justify sticking around and paying you for the long run. And getting paid is what leads us to red flag number 2, which is not having flexible monetization options. And I'm not just talking about being able to accept different forms of payment like PayPal or credit card. Those are obviously non-negotiable. The real red flag here is a platform that only lets you sell your content one way. Why would you limit your business when there's tiered memberships, pay-per-view options, one-off video sales, bundles, and even rentals? If your customers want it, you should be able to offer it. We're big fans of the membership model here at Uscreen, but we know that not all of your customers are ready to commit to a full membership right off the bat, and that's totally fine. Whether some of your audience just wants to buy a one-off piece of content to support you, or maybe they want to test the waters with a bundle before diving into a recurring subscription, meeting your customers where they are is how you build trust and make more money. But I just have one quick, simple word of warning for you. Just because a subscription platform has the opportunity and the ability to monetize in a ton of different ways does not mean that you should use every single one of those and throw them all at your audience. Keep it simple, because ultimately, what's easier, deciding between chocolate and vanilla ice cream or deciding between 20 different flavors? When your subscription platform offers you a number of ways to monetize your content, that's your opportunity to do some research on your audience, maybe in the form of a poll or a few interviews to find out which 2 or 3 options your potential customers are the most interested in. That way you don't overcomplicate the purchase decision while still making your customers feel valued. And red flag number 3 can keep your members from feeling valued and keep you from earning up to your full potential. Luckily, it's relatively easy to avoid, and the red flag is no live streaming. At Uscreen, we found that creators who host live streams bring in 2.5 times more income than those who don't. So if your platform of choice doesn't have live streaming, that closes the door on a huge income opportunity. And there's a couple ways this can work. Live streaming regularly lets you build habits with your members. Think about it. When your audience knows you're going live at a certain time, they'll make it a point to tune in, just like they would for their favorite NFL team when Taylor Swift is in the stands. Or if regular live streams aren't your thing, you can sprinkle in special events throughout the year to make your members feel appreciated and create some real FOMO for the people who aren't members yet. In fact, streams are so versatile, they can also be used as a lead generation tool when you host them for free, or they can be a driver of one-time sales if you host a pay-per-view event. And no matter how you use live streaming, it should be built into your subscription platform. Just like we talked about with community earlier, a streamlined experience with the replays automatically available on your platform is going to leave your customers way happier. Keeping track of all the different softwares needed to do this can be an absolute nightmare. And I know that we've all lost track of a replay link or a community login or a URL at some point in time. Keeping all of your content both on demand and live on one platform makes sure your members never miss a valuable piece of content. Plus, it makes everything so much easier to find when you reference those live stream replays in your community. And if you don't want to miss any valuable information on how to grow your subscription business, you need to make sure to hit that subscribe button. We've got new videos every week to help you succeed. Red flag number 4 might seem like a subtle one, but it changes the way your brand is seen by the rest of the world. It's a bad sign when a subscription platform is not white labeled. All that means is your customers should look at your website and see your brand and no one else's. The platform you use to build your community should be working in the background to help you succeed, kind of like the tech crew at your favorite concert. They make sure their show runs smoothly without stealing the spotlight so that you can be the star. That's why YouTube and Patreon memberships just aren't a magic solution. At the end of the day, you're still creating under their brand's banner. Think about it. Why would you give up your hard-earned revenue to push a brand that isn't even yours? Your subscription platform should be helping build your credibility and stay top of mind with your customers. And if you invest in creating apps, it should be your logo sitting there on the home screen. Now, there is absolutely nothing wrong with starting a Discord or a Facebook group or even YouTube membership or Patreon page as a way to dip your toes into community building and subscriptions. But to grow a successful business out of your content, you deserve a level of recognition and visibility that you can only get with your own branded site and apps. But no matter how hard you work to avoid the first 4 red flags, our 5th and final red flag can wash away all of those wins if you're not careful. Because no matter how nice your apps look or how active your community is, the 5th red flag is not having a powerful support system with your subscription platform. What I mean by that is when you're building your own subscription platform, it's like starting a whole new business and you don't want to do it alone. With areas like community management, technical setup, and marketing to juggle on top of content creation, a subscription platform has a lot of moving parts. And as the saying goes, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. A subscription business just isn't worth building if it's not sustainable for longer than a few months or really a few years. That's why it's essential to protect your business and your peace of mind by building with a platform that has robust in-house support, more educational resources than you can shake a stick at, and a community of creators just like you to grow with and learn from. Uscreen is a platform that has all of that support, and we're adding more resources all the time to help you win. And so far, we've helped thousands of creators build sustainable subscription-based businesses, and you can click the link on screen right now to watch a demo that will show you exactly how Uscreen can help you every step of the way. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.